My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. Right, so today I've received the hidden router, but the budget version. So today we're going to have a look at that and see if it performs as well as we expect. So that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's crack on. Right then, so first of all, for those who don't know, a VPN router is a router with a VPN built in, and this one has got some neat features inside which we will talk about later in the video. But what's good about a VPN router is it casts its own wireless network, so any device you connect rather than to your internet provider's internet, you will connect to this Wi-Fi signal, and then anything connected to that will be covered by a VPN. And that's why I love a VPN router. Right, so first of all, I want to thank the Hidden Router for sending this out for me to try out. And also, if anyone is interested in looking at the product, I will leave a link in the description down below. Right, so this is what they've sent out. I like the little sticker there. But this is in pre-release, and that's why it's in this kind of box. If you get one of these, it won't come in a box like that. It will look better, but it does go in the bin anyway, so who gives a shit? Right, so I'm not going to spend 20 minutes on the unboxing. I'm going to quickly show you what it comes with, how to quickly set it up, and then what features it does support and why I think it may be good for you to get one. Right, so first of all, it does come with an instruction sheet. It just tells you like where you can change the server and things like that. I've never had to change the server, but you may have to. But we will speak more about that further into the video. And it also tells you your password and what the Wi-Fi network name will be. Right, so this is the power adapter, and all you do is simply click it into there, turn it, and there you go, ding-dangly-do. Obviously, it'll have the plug on whatever you need where you're from. Next of all, you've got an Ethernet cable. We all love to keep them as spares. And what I will say before putting the router on the screen is I do think this looks better than the actual premium version of their router. But obviously, it doesn't support the same speeds, but look at that bad boy. That looks a right beast, doesn't it? And obviously we're going to have antennas coming off at sides as well, so your Wi-Fi signal should be a lot stronger using this one as well. So right in the bottom of the box you've got your antennas, and on the side there you will see it says 2.4G, and then on the side there you see it says 2.4G and 5G. Yeah, that's it. Weird looking at that backwards. So all I'm going to do is screw them on to wherever it tells me to. So once you've screwed them on, it actually looks like a drone. Look at that bad boy. Hello, this is free tech. But yeah, like I said, it does look like a better box than the premium one. Obviously, the only difference is the speeds which it will support. Right then, so when you're setting up the hidden router, what is very important is when you're connecting it to your normal internet router, so whichever router your internet provider actually sent you, you have to put this in the WAN slot. On this one, it is blue. I need to be careful not to poke myself in the eye. Oh! But it's always the closest one to the power port. So do be aware of that. When you are connecting it up to your current router, you want to put it in that one closest to the power port, and it's named the WAN port. Right, so let's hook it up and look at some speeds. Let's look at it casting, and let's look at the website and see how much it is. Let's crack on. Sweating my tits off. Wow. Right then, so I have connected it. It's via Ethernet. We will test wireless shortly, and I'm going to go upstairs to do that as well to get a true reading of what it is. Rather than doing it in the same room, it's going to give you high speeds anyway, but I want to see what it's like when you start testing the range. Right then, so we'll test it again and see what we get. Wow. Wow. I've got to admit, I were expecting 90, 100, but that is literally 20 megabits less than what I were getting. And this is the budget router. So I've got to say, it might not be good for hidden router, but if your internet speeds are no more than 200 megabits, then there's no point in getting the premium version. You may as well get the budget router, because them speeds are awesome. And you know me, if it's dog shit, I'll tell you it's dog shit. I am going to try and find something that is dog shit about it as well, so don't you worry about that. But at the moment, it's looking good, and those speeds via Ethernet are really good. So let's go and try the wireless speeds. And also one more thing to know as well, as you can see, I've lost 20 there. But if your internet speed is, say, 80, you won't lose 20. It's more of a percentage. And that percentage, I think it works out at like 5%. So take off 5% of your regular internet connection, speeds, and that, I think that is really good. But it does only support up to 220, I think, whereas the premium one, it supports up above 400. So do be aware of that if it matters to you. A lot of people it won't matter at all. And also what I will say is don't forget any device can be connected to this. Doesn't matter if you're on Android, iPhone, PC, any device, as it's its own Wi-Fi network. Right then, so in this one I'm using the 2nd gen Fire Stick. So I've come into my daughter's bedroom, which is the furthest room away from any of the routers. Right, I'm not connected to any VPN whatsoever at the moment, so I'm just going to test the connection using my normal internet, and then I'm going to try it using the hidden router and see what kind of speeds we get wireless. So I'm going to go to fast.com on downloader, let that load up, and then I'm going to quickly see the speeds of my normal internet connection. Right then, so 110. One thing to note is the Fire Sticks aren't the best in the world for your speeds anyway. But obviously, as you can see, that is quite a big loss from when I'm sat downstairs next to the router. You get a lot bigger speeds, but now I'm going to connect to the VPN router and see how that goes. Right, so when I go onto network, you're going to see the router there. The signal strength is good. And then every router I've had off them, it's always been the same password of privacy 1. So once I've done that, I'm just going to click connect, and then I'll go back while it's connecting. I'll go back onto downloader, and then we'll see the speeds again. Right then, so let's go on this bad boy. It feels really weird filming upstairs, I must admit, it just feels strange. Right then, so as you can see, yes, a dramatic drop, but you've got to think how far I am away from the router as well. That is still enough to be able to stream. But it's very rare someone's going to be this far away from the router. I'm going to give it one more test as well, just to see if that was accurate, and then we're going to try casting to it. Right, so as you see again, 28 megabits, so it's quite a consistent speed, and like I said, it's more than enough for streaming whatever you're going to be streaming or using whatever you're going to be using. And I will note this is the first time I've tried actually doing something this far away from a router as well. So like I said though, it is a bit unfair testing it on the 2nd gen Fire Stick because it's not the best in the world anyway to be testing your speeds. I just thought you might want to see me on camera, so I've just come and stood on camera. So let's go and get a different phone because I'm filming on mine and then see what it's like for casting. Right, so what I am quickly just going to test is some 4K footage from YouTube and see if it buffers at any point. I'm just going to leave it on a couple of minutes. I'll put it on fast forward though so it won't last long. Right then, so no buffering on that whatsoever, so I'm very impressed with that. Right then, so what I quickly thought I'd do is downstairs I'd do a couple of speed tests on an old phone. It's a Galaxy S6 I think, and just quickly do these and let you see the Wi-Fi speeds when you're actually downstairs where you're normally going to use it. So that's using the normal router, that's the speeds I get. Let me connect to the hidden router. Right, so I'm connected. Click go and see what we get. We expect anything up to 110 megabytes, I think he said. So, as you can see, we're hitting 110 there, fine, and 120. And I think 120 is the limit. I don't know if it was 110 or, but it must have been 120, wasn't it? But that's the Wi-Fi speeds when I'm downstairs as opposed to upstairs in the bedroom furthest away on a 2nd gen shit Fire Stick. Right then, so if you visit the Hidden Routers website, the link's in the description down below, you're going to find all pricing and things like that. But first of all, I want to talk to you about one thing: features and benefits. Right, so a lot of people do ask about BBC iPlayer. If you're abroad in, say, Spain, and you want to watch BBC iPlayer, a lot of people can't find a VPN that supports that. But I have spoke to them and they said as long as you're connected to a UK server, it supports BBC iPlayer. Also, a lot of people in the UK like to connect to the US Netflix. Their US servers allow you to connect to the US Netflix. Also, another feature I do like that's built into it, if I go onto speedtest.net, as you can see, it usually comes up with a lot of adverts. There's nothing. It has got a built-in ad blocker. Do be aware that some web pages may not load up because some web pages don't allow people using ad blockers, so sometimes you may need to deactivate it to visit a website or jump on your normal internet. Also, you've got your VPN server locations. You can see how many locations there actually are, and these are obviously the most common locations we can see. And all you have to do is change the server location like we say inside your router, all you do is click on, if we go on knowledge base and then we go on to changing VPN servers, it tells you how there. You go onto there, that takes you into your router settings, and then to get a list of the available servers, navigate to that URL there. But what you can do is, honestly, they will be commenting down below, the guys from Hidden Router. I've got to admit, their support is awesome. The reply time is just boom, done. And that's one of the main things I like about Hidden Router. Because nobody likes a product where you try getting in touch with them and you're waiting hours or days for a reply. So if you ever need anything changing with the router, literally just get in touch with them. They will talk you through it. And there is a guy from Hidden Router on my Discord as well, which I will link in the description down below. And you can easily just put it in the chat on there and he will respond pretty fast. Also, another feature with a Hidden Router, with any VPN router really, is a lot of software-based VPNs, like I say again, IPVanish, NordVPN and all those kind. They can have a tendency to disconnect. So one of the main things is this will eliminate any disconnections. Because if you're using the wireless network, if it ever disconnects, your device will disconnect from the internet altogether. So you're always staying safe in that respect. Right, and one more thing they did say is if you already own a Hidden Router, you can buy another Hidden Router product and link it to the same VPN service, which I do like. So say I've got the Hidden Router here, and my brother wants one. So my brother buys the actual router, he can use my VPN service. I'm not very good at explaining that kind of thing, but I hope you get the gist. Right, so let's take a look at the actual pricing. Let's have a look. Right then, so as we can see, pre-order now, and then we can see the eye pokers there. We'll scroll down a little bit. So as you can see, $99, and that comes with 1 month VPN service. And that is not much more than a lot of software-based VPNs for a year's service, I know. But what you've got to bear in mind is you're buying an actual product as well. But that's only a one-time thing. Once you've bought the product, you will only buy in the service after that. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see just the service, and it's $10 a month. For a year, $89. 2 years, $159. And you've got the premium router there, $169. You can go to a year, and then it's $259. If we go on to this one, 1 year will be $188. So there's quite a bit of saving there, because like I say, my internet speeds don't go above what this router's capable of. So I'd be more than happy just purchasing this one rather than the premium one, in all honesty. The only gripe is obviously price for a lot of people. People don't have a lot of money just to shell away on things like this. And it's totally understandable. And I don't want to sound like I'm a salesman for Hidden Router, because I'm not. And honestly, anything that was dog shit in it, I will be the first person to say. But in all honesty, the only thing is probably the bedroom furthest away, the speeds did drop, but it still performed the same as if I were connected to my normal internet. And like I say, a Fire Stick probably wasn't the fairest device to try the speeds on. The only real difference I'd noticed in the budget one compared to the premium is it's 120 megabits wireless and 180 on the premium, so that's the only difference I'd notice. But 120 is still more than enough than what you're going to need. A lot of people only get 50, 60 megabits anyway. And as we know, prices probably will change. This is a pre-order and you're saving over 35%. But hopefully they try and keep the price down so it is affordable for people. Because a lot of people look at me and think, oh, look at money bags there. Honestly, I like my money. I don't like to part with it. So wherever I can save money, I want to save money. But a lot of people were asking for this video. They were asking to look at this product, and that's why I've done the video. So I hope all bellends jump on bandwagon and we can have a conversation down below. Right, so do comment down below what you think of the product. Is it still a bit pricey? Do you think it looks good? Do you think you could use it yourself? Do you prefer software-based VPNs? Do you like the idea of a budget router? Do you like the features? US Netflix, BBC iPlayer, built-in ad blocker, 2 routers on 1 VPN service, the speeds? Let me know. And also, if you have noticed anything that may be dog shit that I haven't picked up on, do comment down below, because I'll be the first person to reply to you and say, nice. I missed that, thank you. Right, and one thing I didn't notice is on the budget router, you actually get more LAN ports. Obviously, the LAN ports is where you're going to hardwire with an Ethernet cable to a PC, laptop, PS4, just games console, anything like that. So if that's your main use, Then obviously the budget router has got a lot more options there. And you can see it's got an SD card slot as well, which the premium hasn't got. And it just looks a lot bigger and a lot more for your money, although it's cheaper. Right guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da! And also, if anybody is interested in looking more into it, we will speak about... no. We will speak more about that in... Oh, God. Kelly. It's 100 megabit... Right, so next of all, we've got the power adapter, and all you do is click that into there, and then click, and then it's whatever. Obviously, this is a EU...